In today's video, I'm gonna quickly show you how to correctly use the Reminders app in here on your iPhone device. Hey, my name is Shaq, and in this channel I help you fixing tech-related issues, and I also share cool tech hacks and tutorials. So if you're into tech content, consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel. Today we'll be giving a look here at the Reminders app in here, and this is a quick tutorial on how you can use the Reminders app in here. I'm gonna show you all the features in here that come along with the app, how you can actually set reminders, and the main difference between reminders and calendar in here, because you can use it for similar purposes, but reminders has a different perspective and a different way on how you can actually set and wait for reminders on your iPhone device. Now please note that if you use very well reminders, you can actually benefit a lot from it. It's going to increase your productivity, it's going to increase the ability to manage all your events, whether these are meetings, tasks needed to be performed, and a lot more stuff. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into the video in here. So Reminders app is the one which has this look like. So the Reminders app is an app that looks just like this with this icon here logo, and it usually comes installed within your iPhone as soon as you set up your iCloud account. Now here we go, we're giving a look at the Reminders app. We do have here, first things first, 4 squares in here. One is today, which pretty much represents your day-to-day and all the tasks that you have pending for today. And then you have scheduled, whatever you've scheduled in here that you have pending, which will be upcoming in the following days or in today's date as well. You then have all in here that pretty much summarizes everything that you have, whether it's completed or not completed. And then you have completed in here, from where you can actually monitor all the tasks that you have successfully completed here within your iPhone device. Now, first things first, in order to create a brand new reminder, you need to tap here on plus at the inferior right corner. Now, please note that this is the latest version of the Reminders app. So if you have a different one, a much older one, the layout may be a bit different. And I would recommend you guys to update your software as well as the Reminder app. Now, within the Reminder app in here, while creating, you do have the very first section in here, which asks you for the title, the notes, and URL. For example, on title, I can write something like meeting, okay? Meeting, it's an example. And then you do have notes in here. Anything that you wish to remind yourself to take to that specific meeting, or meeting with whom, for example. You can say something like yearly balance with marketing team. This is an example. It's the description of that specific meeting, and you can also add a URL. A URL is pretty much a link that will take you to that specific event. For example, you may be having a WhatsApp call, you may be having a Zoom meeting or a Google Meet call, okay? So in case it's an online meeting, you can add here the URL, copy and paste it here. So whenever the reminder pops in and notifies you on your phone, you simply tap on it to head straight into that link so you can actually join that specific meeting, right? Next up, you do have date and time in here. You can toggle this on. It's very useful, it's important. Otherwise, you aren't really exploring reminders correctly. So on date and time, you simply add the specific date. I'm gonna tap on 15 here, for example, tomorrow, which is Thursday, and then I'm gonna toggle on time as well. And now I simply need to select the time. Please note that it's important for you to select the correct time zone in here so you actually don't miss that specific meeting. Otherwise, you may be getting a notification at a wrong time. Let's say that you've traveled, for example, to UK, to London, and you've actually added a time which is related to the previous time zone where you were in US or anything like that. So this would remind you according to US time zone. So it's important for you to switch this according to your specific location. So let's go, for example, with 5 p.m. There we go. Next up here under repeat, you can actually repeat that reminder, whether it's something that you need to do every day, simply tap on daily. If it's only on weekdays from Monday to Friday, you can select weekdays. And if it's, for example, something that only happens during weekends, you can go with weekends. Or if it's something that happens every year, you can go with yearly. So you can select one of these according to your event. If it's a birthday event, for example, of your loved one, you can actually go with yearly, and every year on that specific date, you'll get a notification, okay? So I'll be going with never at the moment because it's a simple meeting that will not take place on a regular basis. Next up, let me scroll down. You do have here more options such as list, and then you do have down here details. So we'll be talking talking about list in a few seconds. Right now, I'll simply talk about detail. So you have the priority in here. You can select whether this has low, medium, or high priority. According to the number of events that you do have in reminder, this will actually appear first and will keep on notifying you consistently so you do not forget it, right? Next up, you have places and people. If you turn on location, you can actually select the location where that's going to take place. And if you're using something like Apple Intelligence, Apple can simply remind you constantly that you are actually far from that location and you're running out of time. So if you turn this on, you can use AI features to help you locating where you need to have that specific meeting, and it's going to remind. Next up, simply tap on tick and you're good to go. Once you're good to go, you're done. You'll see here scheduled one and all one, and it's not yet completed, right? So if you tap on scheduled in here, you'll be able to see that you have a meeting here about to take place. Now, once you're done with that, or you simply don't need that reminder anymore, you can simply tick this to let your phone know that this has been completed. And as you can see, it has moved or vanished from that specific section to completed in here, okay? And you can actually simply tap on mark as incomplete if you wish to bring it back to schedule in here. Now, under today in here, you do not have anything because this is actually for tomorrow. It's scheduled for tomorrow. If you tap on my lists in here, you do have different lists here within reminders, okay? So you can actually sort or select a few reminders manually if you have a lot of them. And you can actually add a new list by tapping here at the top right corner on plus and then create a different list. For example, you can create something like work or office, tap on OK. You've got a list for office, all the reminders, and then you can create another one with a different color. You can say something like home, okay, or school. It's a good example. We can go with school, tap on OK. So you'll be having different colors in here, and this will be represented here under schedule with that specific color. So you can actually defer it within your calendar or here on your reminders. Okay, so you'll know that this has high priority because it has a specific color or a different color. Now the app has been made very simple to use in here. Before it was much complicated, but now it's 100% easy. Now another thing which is very important in here, we're gonna hop into settings real quick. Next up, we're gonna scroll down all the way to apps down here. Now within apps in here, we're gonna scroll down all the way to the letter R and tap on reminders. In here, we're dealing with the settings related to reminders, right? So in here, I would like you guys to double check in here if notifications is turned on. It needs to be set to allow notifications on so you can actually get that specific reminder, because if this is off, you will not be notified when that specific notification comes or when that reminders wishes to remind you about a specific task or meeting, right? So ensure that this is all always turned on real quick. Now, once you turn that on, in case you do not get the notification, I would recommend you guys to perform a forced restart here on your iPhone in case you have changed a few settings, just to ensure that everything runs smoothly. So if you have any iPhone above iPhone 8, for example, iPhone 8, 8 Plus, all the way to much newer devices, in order to perform a forced restart, all you need to do is rapidly tap on volume up, down, and then press and hold the power button. Keep on pressing it continuously until you see the Apple logo on your screen. Essentially what this does, it just restarts your phone completely and no data is lost, so you do not need to worry. It just refreshes all the processes. Once you see the Apple logo, release the power button, let it turn on. It just refreshes all the processes so your new settings can actually be applied on your phone. Now, if you have a much older iPhone, such as an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, in order to perform a forced restart, you just need to press and hold the volume down along with the power button continuously until you see the Apple logo and then release it. If you have a much older device with the physical home button, you just need to press and hold the physical home button along with the power button here or at the top, depending on your model, until you see the Apple logo and then release both of the buttons combination and you'll be good to go. So this is how easy you can actually use reminders on your phone, and if you change any setting, this is how you can actually make sure that it's now working and fully functional by force restarting your phone and ensuring that all settings have been applied. Thank you so much for making it till the end of the video, and if you find my content useful, consider subscribing, like the video, and let me know down in the comment section if you do have any questions or doubts so we can discuss further. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.